So here in section 10.2, we want to talk about something called a completely randomized design. So in a completely randomized design here, each treatment is randomly assigned to the experimental units, or another way is that independent random samples here are selected for each treatment. So two different ways to accomplish the same goal of randomization there. So let's look at an example. So a researcher wants to compare mean high school senior SAT scores in Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, and Wisconsin. How can they set up a completely randomized design? So again, complete randomized design, either each treatment is randomly assigned or you take independent random samples for each treatment. I think for this one, independent random samples is going to be the way to go. So for example, we could select randomly uh, 100 seniors from each state. So from each of the 4 states. And so those would be our independent random samples for each treatment. So we'd have 4 treatments here. Let's look at what would our response variable be. So the SAT scores here are going to respond. So SAT scores, and that's a quantitative. Your factors here, so that your variable is going to be which state. So that's qualitative. And then the treatments, factor level combinations. So this is going to be variable value combinations. So state, Illinois, state Michigan, state Indiana, state Wisconsin. So you got 4 treatments. Experimental units are going to be seniors. So we're only considering seniors, high school seniors. And then the design that we're using here is we've only got one factor, which is the state here. So we would call this a single factor, completely randomized design.